Steve, back on the road. We face Wealdstone next up on Tuesday night. How are you feeling going into it?
Yeah, look, feel good. Obviously, I didn't play on Saturday, so I should feel good. But yeah, look, obviously, a lot of confidence after the result. Lads are buzzing, obviously, as you'd expect. Yeah, in a good place at the minute.
And how are the players recovering after Saturday?
Yeah, look, when you win and you win in that way, you've always got to be mindful that every player's always going to tell you that they're okay. But yeah, look, there's not been any issues. I haven't picked up anything from the weekend, so yeah, really pleased with how they're looking. And
a 5-0 victory, of course. What were your main takeaways from Saturday's game after you've had a bit more time to reflect?
It was a lot better performance than I thought it was. I watched it back, and I think sometimes there's a little bit of noise around, and you listen to people, and I've heard a lot of people say that we could have been. We looked a bit nervous. We didn't play that great in the first 20 minutes, half hour, and then I watched it back, and I was like, actually, they had one moment in the first couple of minutes of the game which they countered on us, but then outside of that, we was in complete control, and I think there was a 4 or 5 minute period. I think I timed it just before we scored, where they had a little bit of momentum. We misplaced a couple of passes, and unfortunately sometimes that's all people remember, but in reality, watching it back, it was a really good performance, start to finish. You're never going to be completely dominant for 90 minutes, but I said they had a 4 or 5 minute period just before we scored, and that was mainly us giving the ball away. But then outside of that, once we scored, yeah, it was a really good, enjoyable game to watch, and I think we controlled the game really well.
And Jaden Harris, I think one man of the match, got a goal as well to top it off. You must be delighted with him.
Yeah, look, he's been excellent, and I love the fact that even in the last couple of minutes, he's I know he got himself booked, but that just shows his mentality and his determination, and still wanting to win, still not settling for anything, and yeah, I love to see that passion from him, and I just thought it was a great performance from him as well as the team.
And Finney Barbook has just signed as well. How pleased are you to finally get that deal over the line?
Yeah, look, buzzing. He's someone that I think we started talking about him, I want to say like 12 weeks ago, something like that, and we've had to be patient, and he was always on our list, and we've always saved space for him. And yeah, look, we couldn't get him in any earlier because he was involved with the first team squad, which is a fantastic achievement for him all summer. And yeah, they've allowed him to join us now, and yeah, he'll be a great addition to the squad.
Could he be involved tomorrow, and is there any other team news you can update us about?
Yeah, well, everyone's fit, so everyone's involved. There's nothing, so there's only Dylan who's injured, so there isn't anything, any concerns. So obviously get through training today. Hopefully that's still the case after it, and yeah, we go there with a squad of players to pick from. Yeah, always difficult when you win a game 5-0 because it's a go again time, isn't it? So yeah, no, the squad's in a good place.
And we're also on the side who've been in the National League for a good few years now. What are you expecting from them tomorrow?
Well, yeah, we've watched the first 2 games. New manager, and yeah, they've played a certain way against Dagenham, then they played another way against Oldham. So it'll be an interesting game of 2 teams that are well coached, and we'll have to try and work each other out, and it'll be a tough test, and it's the next one, and always tough Saturday, Tuesday of the season as well. So for both teams, physically it'll be a tough game as well.
And you mentioned the Tuesday, Saturday. This is where we start that sort of schedule. It's a quick turnaround, of course. Is this something you're relishing? Is it maybe a chance to gain momentum after such a convincing victory on Saturday?
Yeah, 100%. Look, footballers just love playing football, and training kind of gets in the way sometimes. But yeah, look, it's 8 days from Saturday, wasn't it? It's one hell of an 8 days. We play, then you play 3 days later, and then you play on the Saturday, and then you play again on the Monday. So yeah, it's one hell of a schedule, but as I said, it's what we live for, and it's also why you have a squad of players.
Cheers, Steve, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.